from one of the loudest venues in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, hard to believe, our final Thursday night game of the year, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here, because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
To throw is Nix. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Franklin. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Nix to the air. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Denver.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Chiefs' 16-yard line.
Here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Working out of the gun is Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. The Chiefs had 10 and 5 to start play, and they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
16 yards.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the two.
Mahomes will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Chiefs 6. Broncos nothing.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. Off the play fake. Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
He targets Ingram for another grab. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ballgame? They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
3rd and 14.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 3rd and 14. Throwing Nix. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. (6-0) our score after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10.
To throw, here's Nix. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Lutz good on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Hey, fence, attack! Hey, 43, hey, rip list. Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, rip list.
Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down again. Nick Bonito has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Nix. That'll be complete to Harvey. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side of, he's got a man. That's Harvey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
3rd and long.
Almost set. Ready. Captain. Bombers.
Back to throw. Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Nick Bonito able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Mahomes going to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Matt Araiza now. Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. He'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. To throw is Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Bombers.
Nix to the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix looking to throw again. He'll swing this out to Harvey. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it second down. Well, these two teams, they met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Nix. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout. making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, Harvey. He's going to be very close to a first down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short.
A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
They'll try it now with Harvey. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A give right side for Pacheco. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hey, Sunday. 15. Yellow. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give him 32 on the play.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st down and goal to go.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Pacheco. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
A
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Bronco defense comes up big. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because you're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over.
2nd and 5. Once more with Harvey. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Nix from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
First down, Broncos.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
38-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he is going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Throwing Nix. But he can't get a throw off. He's taken Now it's Nix. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half.